Divine Feminine Productions presents Dark Side of the Truth. My name is Tawnie Lynne considered to be an expert in the fields of ufology, demonology, and spiritual communication.
My name is Magenta. I'm a professional soothsayer, but above all, I'm a truth-sayer.
Aliens,
Aerial phenomenons,
astral projecting, energetic healing, and together we're uncovering the dark side of the truth. Welcome back to the Dark Side of the Truth podcast. My name is Tawnie Lynne.
And I am Magenta Matthews.
We're real happy to have you here. We want to bring reality to the masses. You know, what's really going on behind closed doors and behind the books. You know, we are doing the research and we're bringing it to the people. Mm-hmm. That's what we're here for.
The truth.
But there's a dark side to the truth, you know, and that's what we're here to show.
Mm-hmm. The dark side of the truth. Yeah.
You know, that's a wicked thing of these days, you know. Gone are the days that people, you know, respect one another and delve into spirituality. Yeah. They're not doing the research anymore like they used to. And it's time to do your own research. Empower yourself, folks. I want you to empower yourself to do your own research. But if you do want, we do have a Patreon and we're rolling?
Yep, they're rolling.
Let's go. We brought our segment producer, Jebediah, with us. He's here, right here.
Hi.
He comes along with us on just about every excursion, yes. And while he's a man of few words, his vibrational presence is always felt and very necessary.
Definitely, very necessary. He's so much more than our producer, really. You know, he really gets it. You know?
He gets it.
He gets it.
Yeah.
It's very rare.
Thank you.
You in the air. You taste it.
Yeah.
It's a little salty. It's a little bit like raspberries. It's a little bit like toffee. You know what I'm saying? Like that heat bar. Right here, we're taking advantage of all the senses. You know, sound, touch, smell, taste. Right? And there was some sort of activation of a flavor particle in the air. Yeah, spirits love to communicate through smells, and that's a known fact.
Definitely.
That's interesting. Is Lucy, Lolita, Linda, Lala, anybody? I was feeling a strong inclination towards the letter L. I was hearing Lola, Lolita, Lucy, Lucille. Something was coming through, and it was a very strong L vibration. Yeah, it's a quiet day at the park, you know, but that doesn't mean that the spirits aren't still ready to communicate. Whenever there's a call, you have to answer it, you know, and I'm that kind of person who just has that gift, you know, so I gotta answer that call, you know? This land, it's really, it's fascinating because it has had so many souls, you know, passing through it, that the electromagnetic attack, the electromagnetic pulses really from the bodies of dead people and souls passing through, it creates sort of a frenzy, right, of pulses, and it gets through the dirt and into your body, and it's sharing, you know, its vibes, and that's what we want, you know, that's what life is about, you know, it's connecting to nature and connecting to your inner path. Your body is your vessel.
Yeah.
You know, and especially women. You know,
yes.
We are vessels as women. Okay, because women have the connection to aliens.
Where do those beings come from, right? Where do they come from? We don't know.
There's dozens of reports of paranormal phenomenons in this area. Magenta, right over there, you found something real interesting.
No,
Let's take a look,
what we
folks.
got over here. I'm thinking this is a Bigfoot print.
Thinking no. This is a baby Bigfoot. You know, this is a little Yeti who got lost from his mama, and you know, he printed his foot on some concrete, and it's spooky stuff because this is Bigfoot territory. Man, this is not something you want to mess around with. And so if I take you over here, we're also going to find an interesting plant. It's a poisonous plant that is really...
Excuse me. Hi, are you gonna move?
This is a perfect example of the government trying to stifle the truth.
No, I'm not part of the government.
No, it's always the government.
We're talking about a plant that is chemical grade, you know, medicine to heal people.
No.
And big pharma doesn't want you to know.
Of course, because like on a course right now, I'm like trying to play.
This is free territory because there's a lot of spiritual activity in the area, and we're here to find out what's going on.
Can you move?
You're getting really aggressive with me, and I don't really like your tone, Missy.
It was at this particular moment that I was becoming aware that this governmental agent was becoming quite aggressive, right? Quite frankly, combative. I was fearing for my life.
No, it's amazing what these government agents are capable of nowadays. The violence, it's astronomical.
Astronomical.
You know, it's fascinating that she's playing frisbee because there's a dark and fascinating history behind the origins of disc golf.
I don't care about that.
Getting real sassy.
I just want to play my game.
Some people have demons in them, you know, and whatever you do, you're not gonna get what you want. Little Missy, I think.
I'm just trying to play. I think my chakras are.
And I'm just trying to hunt some ghosts. Right now. You know, I'm just trying to spread the truth and trying to get people on the right path. You know, and if you're blocking that, then you're just kind of... I want to give a big shout out to Magenta over here for pointing out that little Yeti print. You know, that's the kind of stuff we need here. And I want to give you your kudos. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I think you need to move now, though.
All right, I guess we could take a hint. You know, I know when I'm not wanted. I also know when somebody has the demonic spirit within them. And you know what? That's life. We're leaving, lady. All right. We get it. Loud and clear.
But there's actually many different breeds of Bigfoot. If you see here, we see this one is more of kind of the regular one you're gonna see.
This one is my favorite.
Yeah, he'll take you for a ride. You'll see that, you know, he is looking for a mate. And he can only mate with a male. Kidnapped by Bigfoot. Like it sounds scary, but really, what it really means, what it really means is he's taking you to another planet, another realm. He's taking you to another, you know, place, and it's gonna be a journey, and it's gonna be a little bit scary. But you know what? It's worth it.
You'll come back eventually.
It's totally worth it. Yeah.
Because there's so much activity at this park, we want to kind of gauge, does the public know just how deep it really goes? And right here we see somebody who's an unsuspecting target, but the perfect person to kind of understand what's going on here. We come in peace, all right? Several reports in this very area of you know, paranormal activity. And we just want to know if the people have heard, and what are your thoughts?
Nothing. No, no thanks.
No, we just wanted to warn people about the beings that have been spotted in this area. Make sure that they're staying safe.
You gotta be aware. You don't know what's around the corner. Could be Bigfoot. Could be a cryptid. Could be a swamp.
Are you paying
a
attention,
swamp cryptid.
Miss?
You know, if you have thoughts on the existence of extraterrestrial beings.
Not really.
No thoughts, none at all.
No.
Zero thoughts. Okay, she's head empty. And you see, that's what's wrong with society today, people. Because the truth is it's right in front of them. Yet they're not willing to accept. Society has poisoned your mind to think that these things are fairy tales and myths and, you know, legends. But it's real. And it's here. And it's now. And you gotta face the truth. You know, you don't have any thoughts on that.
No. Not really.
She got no thoughts. And that's really sad, people. That's the world we live in today. And,
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
well, you know, some people are into parkour. Sometimes you gotta work on you before you're ready to walk the path. You know.
It's all about opening up that spiritual when you're ready to accept that it's about accepting.
It's about opening doors.
It's opening,
and it's about answering calls.
yes.
It's about unlocking the door. You know what I mean? She didn't unlock her door.
No, she didn't.
And that's sad to see.
out.
That's sad to see.
It was real sad.
But that's life, folks.
You know, that day was interesting because that park that we were at has some particularly interesting lore behind it.
Some people believe that the unusual activity is due to the flying discs in the area.
Yes, but others believe that it's actually due to the vibrational frequency of the tectonic plates beneath the Earth's surface. It's very interesting.
Something's buzzing down there.
Vibes are kind of how I operate through the world. You feel the vibe this way, you're gonna go that way. But that's wrong. When you feel the vibe this way, you gotta go that way. Vibing is a particularly, like, see, for instance, right now, I'm feeling energetically inclined. There's some folks that have a dog that I'm feeling some sort of spirit. We got a couple right here. Who looks really interesting. Folks, do you mind if I do a spiritual reading on your dog?
Interesting.
Come here, girly.
Hey, baby.
Hey, girly.
Hey, baby.
Does your dog's name start with an L?
No?
I think it does.
Oh.
It doesn't. Okay, is it what's her previous name? Lucy.
No.
Okay, I'm getting a Lucy vibe. Okay, girly, come here. Come here, girly. Oh, that's really interesting. Hey, hi, girl. Yep, All right, really interesting. You know, I'm feeling, does she have eczema? I think she has a past life of a really troubled girl who was gone too soon. It's a sad story, really. There was a girl named Lucy, or Lolita. I'm not sure, it's one of the two. Getting the sense that she had really bad eczema, you know, and it's a really interesting example of just how our traumas in our past lives can travel with us into our future lives. Do you folks have any thoughts? Have I helped you?
I don't know how that helps.
You know, to receive information from somebody gifted is a gift in itself. So you should be grateful. But that's okay. See, she's coming towards me. And you know, she has there's something about her. Okay. She's had many lives. She has had many lives. And I don't think you are exploring her history enough. You really should see me again so we can kind of get a little more in depth. You know? I'm gonna get it off the ground. Oh. So, you know, I think you should come to my class. I have a class on Zoom that's really beneficial. And everybody gets in the bathtub with their dog.
I think we're gonna go, but thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay. Have a nice day, I guess.
You know, whatever suits you, folks. That's interesting. And actually a perfect example of people. You know what I mean? They're not ready to face the truth. And the truth is scary, so I get it.
In this clip here, we're working with a spiritual detecting app. It's a really interesting tool to kind of help you translate, you know, into this world what you're dealing with in a paranormal sense, you know.
Film around and see if there's any any activity. It says walking around slowly. So we're gonna scan. We're scanning. Oh, that's not. Oh my god.
He's running. Oh my god. He's running. Oh. No, he's staying back.
You don't understand.
He's staying.
You don't understand.
What's he doing up there? You don't understand.
It's demonic. Oh my god. Rare sighting. That is Death himself. Dancing. He's doing a little dance. That's called the dance of death. Oh, he hears me. Oh, he knows. Oh my god.
No.
Do you feel that?
No.
I feel like I want to choke you right now.
No.
I feel like I'm ready to.
No, we gotta separate you. Come here. Gosh, Tawnie, you really spooked me there in that moment.
I spooked myself.
No, it's just
I was scared. What the heck was that?
no, it was scary. Her energy just switched up so quickly.
Like a switch.
So
like
quickly.
a switch.
I didn't even.
I don't know what came over me. I felt an inclination to attack her. That's not right. This is my sidekick. This is my girl. You know, that's not right. I'm sorry, friend. I'm very sorry.
No.
Spooky stuff.
Look at the clarity. He's all right, sir. We don't want to alarm you. We don't want to alarm you. I'm going to communicate with him.
Some days it's different than others.
No, the days. Okay, they're like okay. So
It's a lot to explain.
These days, we have a calendar, right? Each day on the calendar has a spiritual significance. It lines up with the numbers, really. Each number holds a different kind of portal each day. It's a lot. So,
Sometimes you can't really get into the details because
No.
it's going to scare some people. And we don't
That-
want to scare you folks.
yeah.
We definitely just want you to be informed.
Gonna do
Enough
it
of this
right
chit chat. Let's get back to the footage.
Okay.
We come in peace. You know, we appreciate what you do, and we want to join you. You know, we're ready. Take us anytime.
we are open.
Beam me up,
Okay.
Scotty. This is incredible stuff, folks. In high def, an alien right here, and yet the people still refuse to believe.
Don't
You know?
want to listen.
They don't want to listen. Look at. I'm sensing his name is Inga. Inga. Yeah.
Family. Yep. Totally picked.
I'm familiar. You know, I was astro projecting, and I ran into somebody who looked just like him. So this makes perfect sense. This makes total. He disappeared. Oh, yeah, he.
right in thin air.
And we thank him. Inga.
What was that name again?
Inga. Yeah, we want to thank you for joining us today. This has been a really eye-opening day, and you know, we're glad to do it.
Yes, we are.
We sure are.
I couldn't agree more with what was just said right there. Really
So
are.
yeah, thanks for joining us, folks. All right.
See you next time.
The dark side of the truth.